Hi guys, how are you today? Good morning or good afternoon, as the case may be. Please take out your pens and papers and take notes, which you will upload to Manage Back to demonstrate how much you have understood of the lesson today. Today we shall be looking at noun clauses. Now, from the start, I'll tell you that noun clauses are an important way of making your writing more mature, more advanced, as to distinguish it between the writing of a sixth grader or a fifth grader. What is a noun clause? A noun clause is a group of words with a finite verb that functions as a noun. Look at this example. To pass the exam with good grades is my objective. Now, if I ask you, what is my objective? You look at the sentence and you say, to pass the exam with good grades. So, to pass the exam with good grades is the noun clause in that sentence. Look at another sentence. The focus of my work identifies how I can make my students happy. Now, what identifies the focus of my work? You look at the sentence again and you say, how I can make my student happy. So, how I can make my student happy is the noun clause in that sentence. That's easy. Now let's go to the functions. What are the functions of a noun clause in a sentence? The noun clause has two basic functions. One, it functions as the subject of a verb of a sentence. And two, it functions as the object of a verb in the sentence. Let's go back to the examples we had used before. Number one example was, to pass the exam with good grades is my objective. You see, it comes before is. That is, to pass the exam with good grades comes before is. Therefore, it is the subject of the verb is in that sentence. The second sentence was, the focus of my work identifies how I can make my students happy. How I can make my students happy comes after the verb identifies. Therefore, we say it functions as the object of the verb identifies. So that's it, guys. The noun clause, its two functions, as a subject, as an object. Now, take down these notes that I am going to dictate to you, and all I need you to do is write down the notes, underscore or underline the noun clause in the sentence, and tells me its function by saying it functions as the subject or as the object of the verb in each of the sentences, as the case will be. Number one, I try to identify how I can make my lessons easy for my students. 2. To be the best in the class means hard work. 3. James can't understand why Sarah turned him down. 4. Why Sophia tore the paper beats my imagination. That's it, guys. So you've got it now. Write out those sentences and identify the noun clauses in them, telling me their functions. Again, like I said, underline it and say it functions as the object or it functions as the subject of the verb which you have identified in the sentence. All right, guys, see you on Manage Back and in Teams so that we'll have more discussion on this. See you. Bye.